Welcome back to Themed Journals. My name is April. Okay, so I got a lot done between our last video and this video, and I'm still on the same day. So I did all of the sewing, and then I know I said we'd do a notepad together, but it's just a 3 pamphlet hole stitch, and I measured the papers, so I don't think that needed a video. Okay, so as you know, I have these jackets, and I decided I was going to use the actual papers for this, from this original book, as a signature cover. Yeah, okay. So that's what we're going to do together, is we're going to do this. I've already measured everything, and so all we have to do is do the thread. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So this is going to be the second one, because I have August and October pages as my cover sheet. Let's not do that too far. All right. Well, we're almost done with this book. Journal. Okay. Okay, that's our first one. Let's take these out. I'll leave them on my desk though, because we'll definitely need them for later. Now, oh, did I miss one? Oh, that's what I did, darn it. Okay, so that's why it's crooked. So now we've got to redo this. Okay, put that in the thread thing. All right, I put it in the wrong hole. All right, now I got to put these back in. Ugh, I've never done it like that. I went here, here, and then here. That's why I couldn't make it straight. Just cockeyed to begin with. All right. One, 2, 3. It's super windy today outside, so if you hear a bunch of rattling around, that's the wind tearing around the house. Yeah, it's super windy today. All right. bottom one, April. Yeah, I missed. Okay, there we go. We got it this time. Sorry if my big fat head had to get in the way. All right. Then we'll go through the bottom one, April. Okay, we got them all through the bottom hole, or the what I call the back row. So I do the back first. Some people will do the front first, but well, you do you. Ugh. All right, there we go. Now let's see if this looks better this time around. Okay, those similar lengths. Now we got the thing in the middle. Now let's see how it looks on the back side. Oh, that looks really good. I need to pull it harder though, I think, just slightly. All right. Now, before I do it, okay, that's much better. Okay. And I'm sure I did 2 lefts over rights, so let's do a third one with the right over left. Okay. See if I can get my nail polish off of here. All right. Now, shoot, look at what I did. Yep, look at that mess. Ugh. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay, when you get stuff like this, what happens is that you forget to take in the width of the page that is longer. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Okay, so let me explain what that means. Okay, so you line this up between the book edge. And it should have been, okay, see how this is exactly on the inside? It had nothing to do with the outside. Each of these arrows is where I punched the hole. However, look at the outside. It's off. Which means that in order to have these 2 signatures align, I now have to make sure that they shoot, I still haven't done it right, have I? All right, well, we'll do that in a minute because obviously I didn't get it right the first time. The back side is All nasty now. Now, everybody else that does videos does not make mistakes like this, except for me. Ugh. And you know, I did it on the first one, my original one, just like this. I screwed up on the first one too. See that? All right, let's see how that looks now. Okay, I can get on board with that. All right. Now, look at this. Look at that. All right. See, I don't usually cut very well with that thing either. Ugh. All right, so what this means for this one is I'm going to have the exact same problem. See that? Yeah, okay, well, I guess we'll do it in a little bit. One, two, three. Ugh. Yeah, I freestyled my notepads with the all. That's why the all was out. Okay. All right. Now, yeah, I think to shorten this, we got to pull it up and then pull on this side. Let's see. Yeah. Oops. And then if you need to put more back on this side, you pull it down from the top. Okay, I don't care about that. All right, let's take a peek at that. Okay, I can get on board with that. Right over left, or left over right, right over left. Okay. All right, let's take these off. So you see how much I've got left at the top, and they're not even. Of course they're not. All right, I will not be able to sell this thing because it's so fucked up. Oh, excuse my French. Well, I wanted to keep one of these anyway, so I guess I'm keeping this one. Ugh. Okay, see that? Not only is it not matching up and bottom, but look, these aren't even matched up. So I'm so pissed. I mean, I know I get to keep one, and I wanted to keep one, but really ticked off. I was hoping to sell these. Not good enough, though. And then the last thing I'm going to do is put on the spine charm. All right, that's so jacked up, man. Hate it. See, I did the same thing on this one. Look at that. See how close that is to the edge? That's why I was going to keep this one. And look at how much it's not up there. Ugh, now I've got to keep two of them. Ugh. Not that I'm selling any of my journals. I'm not. I don't know social media very well, I'm afraid. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I need one more. Okay, so this one has 20. welcome to all the new members. I'm happy to have you here. I hope you're having fun in your craft room, and that goes for everyone. Hopefully you're having a better time of it than me. I am very vexed right now with myself. Okay, we got what? Okay, 4 more to do, and I'm going to keep 2 of them out, and I'm going to show you why in just a second. All right, I don't care about that one. All right, now I noticed something when I slipped the paper under there accidentally. It wasn't glued down like it should have been. So let's glue that. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Now, at the end of the last video, I showed you my ruffle roll. So now is the time that we're going to use it, and we are going to flip these over, grab our glue bottle, and I'm just going to glue these together as soon as the glue gets into the nozzle area. So I'm going to put it on the top, and I'm going to put it along this way. All right. Now keep that sideways. All right. Because you definitely want to do this before you put it in your book or around your signatures, because it will become problematic. It'll glue all the pages together. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. And as you can see, the different size papers are definitely showing up here on this ruffle, but that's okay, don't worry about it. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this extra portion of the ruffle roll as a like a thumb tab. Give it a little additional interest. All right, let's cut this. Okay, so that's one. Okay, we'll put that to the side, let it dry. We're going to do the interior now. This is the interior signature, and we're going to cut ourselves a ruffle roll off it, ruffle strips off of this one too. So this is what I did with all my extra paper, except for 2 strips. I missed 2 strips. I mean, I had them ballooning everywhere. Yeah. Okay. And I use green thread on it, just like I'd used on the around all the other objects that we put into the altered playing cards and tags and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, remember my sewing machine was acting up? The tension on the top thread was whack. Ugh. So I had to fix that. I was glad I was off screen for that because that was frustrating as all get out. It took me 3 or 4 tries to figure it out. I finally had to Google on the internet how to fix it. I guess when the weird thing is that it looks like the bottom bobbin is the problem, but it's not. It's the top thread when you have something called a bird's nest. Yeah, I know, it was really weird. Anyway, it got fixed and I finished sewing the rest of it. Yep. Although I had to do surgery on one of them because the edge of the paper that I was doing, it took a chunk out of a corner, so I put some, what do you call it? I put some washi tape on the corner to fix it. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. All right. Okay, now the other thing that I forgot to do on the other, what's this one? Yeah, this is the one I want. All right, let's put this one back over here so it doesn't unroll. All right. This is what I forgot to do on the first one we did. And I can go back and do it, but I'd rather do this inking right now. At this stage, I didn't do it right on the other one. Okay, in order to do the sides properly, we have to let down that side. Go like that. Then what we do is we flip this around, let down this side, and we've got the center portion sorted out. Yep. Okay, so this will go into here. And I really got to do this properly. Now, let me see something. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a regular piece of paper, not this one. I'm going to put this one on. I'm just going to throw it out. No point in keeping it. I always have to make a new template for every single book anyway. I don't know why I'm thinking I can keep templates. I can't. Okay, so what I want is this. And then what you do is you open it like so. Okay, so now I've got 3 little spots to mark this signature. All right. So we need to make sure that we, right. Ugh. Okay, I'm just going to wherever I put that is, I always consider it top. All right. Now, okay. Oh, see if we can do one right this time, April, and then well, I'll let you guys go. All right. Okay, got a little circle under there, and then it yucked up the stamp. I'm having a problem with these stamps, man. All right. Also having problems with the threads. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. One, two, three. I sent my needle flying onto the floor. All right, let's try this again, April. Cross your fingers for me here. Oof. Okay. Okay, they're all in the same row. That's good. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to elbow you guys. Good. All right, now we got to even it up a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm leaving my nail polish everywhere on this. I'm so displeased with myself. Nope. Ugh. All right, that's good enough. All right. Okay, that's taunt, looks good. Much better than the last one. I'm not doing anything fancy for the signature cover, although I think I'm going to do a little bit extra decorating on these. We'll see. Okay, that's what I'm going to be doing. Folding paper, that's what I'm going to be doing. All right, see, they're still not even. I may not be able to get, shit. All right, let me let you go before I curse out myself even more. Talk to y'all later. Bye.